Hey everybody, this is a 1979 Ford Bronco. It's got the Ranger XLT package, and it's a pretty rare color combo, Raven black and Wimbledon white. Looks beautiful on this truck. A lot of new things were added to this truck, a lot of new parts. The interior is in extremely nice condition, and we'll go over just about all of it. But you can see it just shows really well. The body panels on it are really straight. There's a couple dings, couple flaws, stuff like that. I think adds quite a bit of character though to it for this vintage. But you can just see how nice those panels look. And then the grille and bumpers, pretty flawless. The bumpers look new, the front and rear. I don't think there's a blemish on them. One thing that's really nice about these is it's a one-handed hood, which is pretty rare for a truck like this. But this is that 429, and it is a blast to drive. It's a huge engine. It has a brand new Edelbrock 750 carburetor, electronic choke, air conditioning that's been converted over to 134A so that any shop in your state can service it for you. But it's full of Freon, and it is working and super cold. It's got a redhead steering box, which is it's probably the best steering box in my opinion. And then it also has an new intermediate steering shaft. Brake system's fairly new on this. That master cylinder is fairly new. But back to the engine. The engine was completely pulled, removed from the engine bay. It was repainted, resealed, so everything's nice and tight. And then new plugs and wires, cap, rotor, ignition coil, everything. You see the thermostat housing right there. The water pump's been done. Just about everything on this is fairly new. Even the heater box right there, a lot of times those are pretty beat up. This one looks really nice hardware on it. The heater, hoses, and it is really nice. And if you can look at the manifold gaskets too, those are brand new. Those were done when the engine was pulled. Then the manifolds are new, and the hardware is in really nice shape. A lot of care was put into this truck, as you can tell. It's got a new fan clutch on it too. So very reliable truck, super nice. The hinges are great. You can see I'm going to close this with one hand. Underneath it has new coil springs. And then a lot of this front end has been rebushed. It's got new ball joints. Looks like new kingpins, if I'm looking at that right. Fairly new steering stabilizer. And then you can see just how clean, dry that engine is. It's got new shocks, front and rear, new brake lines. You can see in the rear the new brake lines were done as well. And then it does have a custom exhaust coming off those manifolds in the engine compartment. You have pipes coming down each side and then going into the muffler right there. And then it goes out the passenger rear. So a really nice, well done muffler system, exhaust system. you'll see stuff like that. I think that adds a lot of character to it. I think it's kind of cool. A couple dimples in the hood. You know, a couple paint chips there. My opinion, again, I kind of like it for this era. A little bit of a dent in the top there too, and then there's some more blemishes. I mean, you're gonna see that this truck is really straight. It does have some flaws, but man, it is a nice truck. And this is all original trim too. This dent side trim, this huge trim, is really in good shape. Then the racetrack trim here that you see, you know, it's got a couple blemishes, but man, that's just super nice to have it all there. Take a look inside. And I love this color combo and this this cloth interior. In the write-up, there's some mention of corrosion underneath the doors. And all it is just some surface stuff. Very treatable if you want to, but it's posing no immediate you know, issue. And it's the same on the other side. It's one of the nicest steering wheels. The cruise doesn't work right now. It does have all the parts. Then that dash cluster, super clean also. Then the wood grain is just such a nice touch for the XLT package. Then this is actually a retro radio with Bluetooth. Looks like a original stock radio, but it has got a modern touch, which is super nice to have. Another cool thing about the trim package is these rear windows, those slide open. If you look at pictures of other Broncos, you're not going to see too many windows like that. And then they have the pop outs too on the front. That side is missing the other pop out, but very cool feature. The headliner, really nice. Visors are new. It's just, even the dome lights, you know, lights up everything really nicely. It's just I guess I really like this truck, I guess is what I'm getting at. Closes nice and easy too. I'll demo the window here. It's got a brand new motor to the window, and a lot of times these will go, it takes a long time for the windows to go up and down if the motor even works. And then it's got new carpet in the back. Side panels are original, in good shape. Not perfect, but good shape. You can see the tailgate here is also in really nice shape. We'll get the window back up. And this window works in two ways. It works with the key. You can't open the tailgate without the window down. That's a safety feature. And then there's a button, or a switch rather, on the dash right there for the rear glass. And that'll operate while you're driving the truck. In the paint, you'll see, you know, some areas where it looks like it's a little bit of surface rust coming through. I can't really tell what it is, but you know, it doesn't really look like it's an issue. And if you look up in the white areas, you don't see it, so for whatever reason it's just in the black area. And that's kind of throughout on both sides. I don't see any on the on the back, but it's just, you know, some of it's hard to see. You know, stuff like this. But what a nice truck. I really like it. We'll take it for a ride.